story, how can you learn English very well? Very cliche thing. I mean, what is very well? What is very well?
There's no limit.
Okay.
Or there's no rule.
Uh-huh.
I know.
Yeah.
But I know I can do practice. I can watch some things about my level.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't do that. Then that makes me unhappy.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, very well, a perfect thing, there, you cannot find it.
Yes.
It depends on how you feel.
What's your advice? Maybe I can.
Yeah. I mean, generally, there is no perfect thing in education or in everything, specifically in English, let's say. And it depends on what level can satisfy you, what level, what form of ability can make you happy. That is the only thing that you can think about it. But for me, again, there isn't any, I mean, better maybe, or I mean, this is a very deep subject. There is no limit. The point is, can you convey your message easily? That is the point. How do you say it? How do you tell? Can you say it easily? If yes, okay, that is enough for you. There is no perfect. There is no perfect. So you can think about it. Now, how can you do it? The more you engage, the better you are going to be. Like that. Because there are a lot of concepts which have no limit.
Yes, you are true. I am a very social person in my daily life.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I think I can talk. I can easily communicate with people, and I'm an understanding people. I'm a talkative person in my daily life in Turkish. Then I want to do these things in English.
I got it. Now your question is much more specific. Previous question was general. This question is much better.
Yes.
You know, that is impossible. That is impossible because you are a non-native speaker. The maximum level that you can get could be native-like speaker, not native. Native-like means similar to native, okay? Which means that you must be a good imitator. A native-like speaker is not a native speaker. He or she is imitating very well. Good imitator, okay? In terms of pronunciation, in terms of expressions, idioms, this, that.
Yes.
He or she can imitate very well. That is the maximum level that you can get. So, if you want to reach that level, you should improve your imitation skills. I don't know how. It is up to you. How do you learn very well? Do you learn, I mean, are you a kind of auditory learner? Are you a visual learner? Are you a kinesthetic learner? What type of learner are you generally?
We can try all things, then
see which one is...
Find one of them.
Exactly, you must know it. Of course, you should find it out, and generally speaking, after that you can start imitating native speakers. Long ago, before internet, people had only one choice to go abroad, to live in a speaking English speaking country for a couple of months, for a couple of years, so that they are immediately imitating native speakers, and then they used to learn very fast. Today, again, the same method can be applied. Another method can be using internet. Internet facilitated our life, enhanced our life. There are a lot of shows, real shows. I am not talking about the TV series. Of course, they are good, but I talk about real shows. YouTube. YouTube is amazing. Find American YouTubers. They're American. They're whatever they speak in their real life. Understand? Imagine that this YouTuber, American YouTuber, is a normal American citizen. If you go to America and talk to him or her, he or she speaks the way that you see and hear on YouTube. There are lots of YouTubers. Watch them a lot. Understand?
Yes.
You must imitate them. Maybe not watching once. I mean, watch it a couple of times. Regularly, again and again. Pay attention, improve your listening and your, accent detection. You can detect accents, you can detect pronunciations very well. I mean, after a couple of time, after a while, vocabulary. And imitate, check, imitate. I mean, check dictionary. Check these words, imitate. Say that, record your voice, say, push yourself. Yes, in that case, you can reach to that level, native-like level. Again, not native. Which means that if you wanna speak spontaneously, you might have some problems. But if you speak in a planned way, yeah, you can be successful because you're imitating. Because you know that in this situation, you should use this expression. In this situation, you shouldn't use that expression. You must use that expression, for example. Through practice, through imitation, you have learned in specific situations to speak, properly. Do you understand what I say? That is my only answer for you. There isn't any perfect thing. You can be a native-like speaker. That is the maximum level. Yeah, like that. I hope you got your answer. Okay. Now let's go back to Japan. We talked about Japan, very important. You know, a couple of years ago, I was in a kind of organization, and there were some Japanese people. We were working, and then many years ago, like at least 10, 12 years ago, maybe more, Japanese people, it was kind of international, universal atmosphere. Japanese people were there also. Imagine it like a kind of room, bigger than this, yeah, double this room, like that. People from around the world in the break time, okay, on a break, they used to get into and having a break, having fun, like just taking coffee, some cookies, this, that, eating, drinking, and going, okay? Some other people will come. It was the routine. It was international. You know, I was looking at people around the world, and I was looking at their behaviors, their civilization level, okay? Generally, Europeans were good. Nice people, like civilized people, good culture, nice people. Not a lot of noise. Sitting, drinking coffee, tea, go, another person comes. Very, nice. Middle East, you know it, the same. Another one was Russians. Do you know about Russians?
Yes, of course.
What type of people are Russians?
I don't know, normal, for me, normal.
Normal, they're okay. I don't know, but those people were Russians actually, and they were very relaxed. They were extremely relaxed people. Okay? Why? Imagine the room, as let's say this room, there is one big desk like this, imagine, and a couple of chairs, because it was only used on break times, not all the time. One desk and a couple of chairs, limited chairs for 200, 300 people out there. Here there was another desk, of course a couple of chairs and tea, coffee, cookies, this kind of stuff. Small, limited. But the chairs were limited, like 4 or 5 maximum for 200 people. What does it mean when you come in and see that, okay, this is a room over there, and this is a desk, and a couple of chairs. What does it mean to you? I ask you a question. What can you understand from this situation? Outside, 200 people. Inside, a small, limited, a couple of chairs, one desk. What does it mean?
They don't have spent a lot of time for this.
Sorry?
They don't have spent time in this room a lot. Just drink, eat, go.
Fantastic. That is the correct answer. Of course, you know it. It means like that. It means that, okay, 200 people are out there. Here are limited chairs. So if there's an empty chair, okay, I sit, eat, drink, and go. Another person comes and sits, eats, drinks, and goes. Okay? So, as I said, Europeans, Spanish people, French people, they used to come here, sit, drink. We used to say, selfie, okay, thank you, yes. Then you go, other people come. But Russians were a couple of people, like sitting for hours, not for minutes, hours and hours. Okay, sitting there forever. In the morning, sit, finish. Until night. Eat, drink, laugh, speak.
Like Turkish people.
No, worse than that. Okay? Just go. Cool? So far. One day, Japanese people came. Okay? Japanese people came. I never forget. Like that, Come here. Hello. Can I have that? Asking. Can I have this tea? Yes, sure, okay. Okay, tea is here. Can I have sugar? Yes, of course, yes, take sugar, yes. Thank you, okay. Finish, go, okay? Tomorrow, good morning. Tomorrow the same people are coming. They're the same, limited. The same people, tomorrow again. They come. Hello. Yes, can I have that? Yes, of course. Take it. Can I have that? Every day asking. You cannot imagine how amazing those people were. How civilized those people were. You cannot even imagine about it. At that, time, I said, God, please open the ground I want to go into. I was shameful. Then I said, why? Why that much difference? Why these people are very unique? Why these people are very polite? Extremely polite. You cannot imagine. That was only one of the example. If you say no, you can't, they never, impossible. They never touch that. Never. Okay? Then I say, why? What is the difference? Then I did a research on Google and saw that, oh my God, it is because of their education system, education level, education mentality.
Government, I think.
Of course, government is very important. Of course, government should pave the way. Government should apply these situations. Of course, that is for sure. But as you can see, there were something happened. Okay, I did a research. Then I found that in Japan, being a teacher is very difficult. You want to be a teacher, but you cannot be a teacher. Impossible. You have to go through a lot of different filters. Listen carefully. Different filters. This filter, that filter, education, psychology, this, that. And finally, maybe you could be a teacher. Why? Number one, because teachers get a lot of money. The salary of teachers in Japan is really astronomical comparing to other, let's say, jobs. Number two, because of the education, the future of the country depends on the teachers and their education system. Okay, cool. Look at the schools. If you look at the schools, you can see that in the school, the teacher is a real role model in Japan. Kids, 6 years old, 7 years old, I mean elementary school, let's say, let alone the kindergarten, forget about it, elementary school, primary school, 7 years old, 8 years old, okay? The teacher himself or herself, every day, I mean rolls the sleeve, okay, and cleans the room every day, of course with the students. Listen carefully. Every day they clean the room, I mean the class. This is one of the principles, of course, to be clean. And kids say, oh, the teacher is clean, let's help. Young kids, okay? They help together, they clean the room, finish, go home. Tomorrow again, eat, drink, play, study, finish, school finishes, again. All together, they clean the room. They do it for 12 years, these kids. If you do something for 12 years, it can be a habit for you, You cannot easily break that habit. That is why those Japanese every day used to ask, can I have it? Can I have it? May I have it? Can I take it? Because that's a habit. They cannot be impolite. If you push them, they can't. Not possible. For 12 years, they are learning these mentalities in the school and of course in the university and go on. Remember tsunami? A couple of years ago in Japan, it happened. Tsunami. It happened
Is true, teacher, you think it's true?
That is true, yes.
Why? Is Sam robot?
Who is the same as robot? Japanese?
Yes.
No.
His very role is a child. Every time in high school you say.
Okay.
I think I imagine.
No, they are learning. They are learning politeness.
You
They are learning.
say hi. I can.
No. I wanted to say that.
Don't
This.
talk. You don't energy.
No. You didn't understand. I said they were very polite. I wanted to say that these Japanese people were very polite people. Polite, extremely civilized people. This is what I wanted to say.
But a lot of people think it's not polite, and they can use them.
Who think like that?
Miserable, I think.
Who?
Me.
What do you mean?
You say around the world join that room or something like that. Only Japanese says, can I, may I?
Yes,
may
only
I?
they were like that, yes.
When I see them every day, for me, miserable people. Why do you say, well, I'm not past right now? Why you ask me?
No. That is no.
Don't buy it for I don't know, like you. For why I ask the clerks if I had a tea, need a tea, I take it. Why I should ask for another, so like me, their job like me. Why I ask you? If your boss or something like that.
It is not about boss. It is about the personality. It is about the politeness. Understand what I say?
Every day, no.
Of course, they are amazing people. They are really amazing people. You cannot imagine. In Japan, inside metro, if you speak, you are going to be fined by police. You cannot make noise in metro. Quiet in the mornings because people are sleeping. You cannot make noise.
I don't think the teacher.
Look at metro bus here.
Terrible.
Which one is terrible? Japan is terrible?
No, it's life.
No, life is very good, very systematic,
I'm
beautiful.
not good teacher. Yani, I think technology, government, you control the mind, control the idea, control the life. Is don't talk, just working after come home, eat.
This is it, yeah. It is not about the government, it is about the whole system. You know, every system, in my opinion, every system is a controlling has a controlling mechanism.
For example, if I survive,
Yes.
sometimes people, I don't know,
Mhm.
but I talk. My
This is
culture.
this is kind of different culture, of course. Yeah, this is different thing. I say, look at these two things. Which one is better? Maybe because you got used to that, you say, okay, I love this culture. But if you ask me to compare, I would go Japan. Japan is definitely.
Listen music with headphones. You say they don't do that.
You,
In the subway, I.
headphone.
Every
That's
headphone.
okay. You can do that. Why
You
not?
said quiet days.
Okay, headphone is quiet, not talking loudly.
I think people is be free. Some can be free. Just
If humanity.
just have the roles.
Let me explain.
I think terrible.
If you let people to be free, there will be chaos in the society. That's why systems are here. You know, look at the political system. Any kind of political system means control. Even religion. Religion is a controlling system also. Look at all of the religions. On top, Islam, Christianity, Jewish, and different religions. All of these religions are controlling mechanism. Control. Don't do that. That is haram. Control. Okay, I won't do that. This is control. If say, okay, you can do, look at the society. What happens? Okay, you can go and kill everybody. Okay, let me kill everybody. Not possible. So there must be a kind of control. You cannot kill. You cannot do that. This is illegal. That is illegal. Control. So that, the society can be under control. Otherwise, you cannot control people. Understand what happens? So, that is for sure. There must be some rules for human beings to have a kind of civilized society. Otherwise, the societies are not going to be really good. Another thing, let me talk. It is not about Japan. It is about a small European country. I forgot the name. I am really terrible at names. There was a guy. He is Iranian. He lives in Austria, in Europe. Austria. What do you say Austria in Turkish? Austria.
Australia.
No.
In Europe.
Near Germany, like a German people.
Near Germany, yes. Austria, what do you say?
Avrupa'yı diyorsunuz yani.
Avusturya değil, Avusturya başka.
Austria.
Austria. Near, close to German, as you said. Okay, forget. He lives there in that civilized, modern European country. He is saying, the man, said that one day, one of my other friends, he is talking.
Austria.
Okay, yeah. He said one day, another friend of him, he is also Iranian, he lives in that small European country, I forgot the name. He said that, come over here. This man said, okay, this is a real story. This man said, I have a car. I drove to that small European country very carefully. Then I saw my friend, hi, how are you? We meet, greet. And then he said, I was getting off the car and closing the door, locking the door, I mean. My friend said, what are you doing? I said, I am locking the door. He said, why? I said, what do you mean why? I should lock the door. He said, you should not lock the door here. I said, why? This is my car. He said, if you lock the door in this country, it means that all of you are thieves. I don't trust you. It gives that message to people. Then I said, I don't know, this is something that everybody does. Then he said, my friend didn't let me to lock the door. I left the car's door open. Okay? Then he said we were walking on the street. I was looking at the people's economical situation. I saw, oh my God, amazing cars, ship, I don't know, helicopter. Those kind of people, very, very rich people. My car is nothing. Nobody even looks at it. They don't look at my car. Okay? So, what happened? These are different. I mean, as I mentioned before, education first, then economical level. These two levels are very important. If there is no education, again, the society will be terrible. If there is no good economical situation, again, the society will be bad. Why should I steal this if I don't need it normally? I'm a thief. I steal this telephone. Why? Because I don't have it. Because I don't have money. That's why I steal. If I don't need it, what is the reason to steal? Actually, I think those people should be afraid of this man, whether he is going to steal their car. Understand what I say? So, education level and economical levels are very important. Very, very important. Look at Middle Eastern countries. What is the role? What is the position, position of a teacher in Middle Eastern countries? Where is the position of teachers in Middle Eastern countries? Very low. Super low. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means I don't care for education. Education is not important for me. It means like that, very directly. If education is not important for you, you should not expect a good future to come. Very simple. In Japan, being a teacher is very difficult. I mean, not everybody can be a teacher. If you can be a teacher, you get a big amount of salary. Really big amount of salary. They say why? The answer is very easy, clear. They say because you are a doctor, you are an engineer, you are a designer, for example, I say architect, whatever. All of you have gone through the filter of teacher. The teacher taught you, then you moved on and went to university, and you graduate. First person who taught us was teacher. So the teacher must get the maximum amount of salary in that country, which means that we believe in that, we respect, we want a good education, we want it even for future. But look at the Middle Eastern countries. What is the problem here?
Not only Middle East. In Russia,
Generally.
In Russia too.
Yeah, that's
Same.
true. That's true, unfortunately. Education and of course economical situation. Understand? Look at this. Şirin Evler and Ataköy. True? Very close. They are very close, like a bridge separates them.
Yes.
A bridge, you can sign it, a bridge separates them. But why that much different? Why?
Education.
Not just education. Of course education, but of course economical situation.
Yes.
It was, I don't know when, it was my first time going to Ataköy for the first time. There's a metro here, true, metro, and there's a stair you go to Ataköy, true. I was going down the escalator and I saw, what happened? Very peaceful, quiet, beautiful cars, amazing people. A couple of minutes ago, I was in Şirinevler. Chaos, fight, war, disaster, crowd, you know. Then I saw that is because of education and economical condition and situation of people, which is a kind of drama. It is not comedy.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
You?
Good. It is because of that. What do you think?
You say true, teacher.
Teacher must say something true.
If you're rich, you have good life, good people meet, good place in live. In Bağcılar used to I live.
Bad condition, bad place.
Yes.
Dangerous, huh?
Used to, yes. Now more good.
Now it is a little bit good, a little better right now. Okay. 10 years ago,
Bad.
bad. Hell. Welcome to hell. You know. Okay.
Every day fine.
So what do you think about this?
I think it's true that what you said before. Well, I don't know, just people, a lot of people in the Turkey or some just survive people. They don't have education, they don't go to school or something like that. Knowledge, they don't have a knowledge because right now it's chaos. Knowledge is zero. I see people. A couple of days ago, I see the woman. They don't open the door. They exit. They come to the shop and they exit. They don't write. They don't have a write. They don't go to the school. They don't have a writing or something like that. Education is zero. For me, it's impossible. You kidding me? Çıkış yazıyor, önce oraya gider. I don't know. For me, love.
This is
I don't
drama.
know how you make a lot of children and don't have go to the education.
Teacher, normally people
For me, no.
good. If you memleket
It's your children, don't enemy children.
hometown. If the hometown come here, is then bad people you become bad people. I don't know why the change. Normally every people good.
Good. Come to Istanbul,
you
become bad.
Anadolu people. If you go to here, you high, you friendly. You come here, my home. You eat normally.
Yeah.
If you come here, you other bad people. I don't know the problem.
I see. Yeah, maybe that is because of Istanbul. Istanbul, makes people really bad. What do you think about it?
My high school was in Ataköy. Then every day I used the bridge.
Yeah.
And I feel the cultural difference every day. When I crossed the bridge, when I was in Ataköy, I feel safe, then peaceful, because they live in a good apartments, good houses, and they have good security. There are lots of private schools. My friend went to school. Their BMWs or Mercedes. Something like that. But I'm looking to Şirin Evler when it's everything is very negative for me. Makes me unhappy. Then very crowded people. People
Unkind.
are
Just not
unkind.
Turkish people is other country people is Surreys.
Yes, very different culture.
Yes, then change.
Yes.
Before not bad.
Before Şirinevler was good.
Yes.
Later, after it become.
Unkind people come and destroy everything.
No, Şirin Evler was
Her zaman değil ya.
yeah.
Okay, what is the reason? You mean the reason is because of the people from other countries only?
No.
What is the reason?
Again, economical.
Economical situation?
Yes.
You mean if you have good economical situation, what happens? And if you have bad economical situation, what happens? Can you explain that?
I don't understand.
If you have a good economical situation, what happens? If you have bad economical situation, what happens?
Situation or
Is that a new telephone that you bought today?
No telephone, just
Ah, the case.
case, just case.
Economic durum.
Okay. What happens? No, this one. It was before, this is after.
Yeah.
Okay.
This piece of the article. Or, they say me this original case.
How much?
50.
50. If it was like $50, yes, that is original.
It's Turkey.
Okay.
It's original.
Is it a Turkish company or something? Made in Turkey?
Show me original shop.
Uh-huh. Okay. Congrats.
Thank you.
Yeah. So do you want to speak about that? If you have good economical situation or bad economical situation, what might happen to you? How your life would be, or how your perspective would be, how your mentality would be. Do you want to talk about that?
10 years ago, life is easy. If you go to abroad, it's easy, it's cheap. Now bad. No, bad again. If you look at the economic situation, I say you every summer, for example, you go to holiday, you go to travel. If you're poor, you just work. You don't live, you don't happy. Bad place, you must in live. If you reach Istanbul, you can be Istanbul, Porsche. Neydi? Porsche, Boğaz neydi ya? Porsche, İstanbul Boğaz hocam.
Bosphorus, you mean?
Bosphorus.
You can live there.
Yes.
True. And do you want to speak about that?
Especially, for example, people in Şirinevler, if they have good economical situations, they spend their times quality places like courses, sports activity, maybe maybe language courses, dance courses, then be more social. But now there are lots of thief. There are lots of stealing news all days. If they have a good economical situations, these things are decrease.
Can decrease. Very
Can
good.
decrease.
I love that. I love that yours too. Do you want to speak about this?
Yes, of course. It's good question.
Yes, good question.
If you have a good situation, economical situation, I think you have a different way for become a good person. For you have the education, good people around you, like Ataköy, Şirinevler, for example. In Ataköy, I think they don't have a dumb people.
Don't have what?
Stupid people. No, the education is zero. People around you make you better, I think. If you have 10 friends, 9 friends have zero education, what you can take on this for you? You can be like their people, stupid. If you have a good education, good school, you see good, how can I say, education people, you can take very good things. For
That's true.
like this.
Definitely. That's true.
And you have a bad economic, you see rich people, you have this, you angry for you, for that people. Why they can buy iPhone? For me,
I
it's
can't.
impossible.
Yes.
I had they had a nice car. I don't know, like just buy a bicycle.
Yeah.
Or something like they had this, and you can be unkind people. Don't trust people. So angry, hate a lot of people. Like
I love that. True. That's true, of course.
Eventually, you grow up with these things, and you. But so.
That is true. I totally agree. Totally agree. It can affect your personality too. It can affect your personality too. And I mean, yeah, what we said here, of course, everybody is right. And apart from that, I would say education doesn't necessarily have to be in schools or universities. Of course, I mean, those places are must, but beyond those places, we have to improve our own personality, our own perspective as well. For example, let's say, let alone today is Ramadan maybe, but after Ramadan, okay, you will see the classes clean. Okay. People come, people bring their tea, their water, these plastic things, they put them on, they leave the plastic cups on the table, then go. This is back to education.
It's like,
If I bring this cup of coffee or tea here, I drink it, this is mine. I am responsible. What is that? This is something in the kindergarten, elementary school that we have learned. So I have to take it and put it. It will take 5 seconds. 5 seconds, okay? I put it there. When the janitor comes in, says, "Oh, beautiful class. Oh, I am very happy." You give a positive, happy vibe, energy to the janitor as a citizen. The janitor is happy. Next time when you come, you say, "Hi, how are you?" He is going to have a happy face. He is going to have a good conversation with you. But if he knows that you or me or somebody else is not doing our own jobs and taking our own responsibilities, his behavior towards us can also be negative. Do you understand what I say?
Yes.
These are very small things, but people don't pay attention. People say, come on, I paid money. This is not my job. This is your job. Understand what I say? Yeah.
Role models.
Yeah. Sorry?
Where is the role models?
Exactly. I mean, there's an examination here, writing examination. Of course, you're writing with pencil. Then you erase your mistakes, and those are, the rubber leftovers, whatever, plastics, and you leave them over there. Normally, we have to just always clean them, actually, but nobody does that. True or not? I mean, this is because, let's say this is city, and you live there, everybody lives there. I think we need to leave the city, or keep the city very beautiful in a way that we want to see it. Understand what I say? And normally we always blame somebody else. Generally, we always blame somebody else. Nobody blames himself. Nobody blames. Nobody. We are master of criticizing. Oh, you look at him, look at her. He's making a mistake. What about myself? Am I a perfect guy? Of course not. So I think education should start from ourselves first. Totally. And school, class is a small society. Family, school, then the real society. These are small places. Okay. For example, there are different hotels. Some hotels are luxurious, beautiful, very clean. You enter, nice, I love them. Some hotels are dirty, old, nobody just cares anything. You open the door, come on, you close the door. Because you don't want to stay in that hotel. Imagine the same thing in classes or educational places, or everywhere, not just cinema, everywhere, not just classroom. You go to cinema, you see that, okay, there is some leftover things. Terrible. And everybody is educated person. University graduate people. So, what is that diploma? What does that degree, certification mean? Paper. Understand what I say? So, this is at least, if I can do something because of my own responsibility, I would definitely do that. Generally speaking. But again, normally I try not to blame people because maybe they are tired, they forget, they have a lot of different responsibilities. But I think we have to make this mentality as a habit, not just for today. Okay, today let's clean, tomorrow forget. No. Like a habit, it must continue. Like that.
You care about this stuff.
Exactly, we should be careful about these stuffs and take our own responsibilities. That is education. Today you do it, people look at you. There are a lot of examples. In some districts, there is a traffic light. Okay, traffic light. And when it is red, people are moving. It is red, you should not move. You should not. Okay, you have to wait. As the driver was waiting before. It is his or her turn to go. Then you're kind of pedestrian, no problem. You have to wait. It must be a habit. But in some districts in Istanbul, I see everybody's waiting. Different educational or mentality level I can see here in Istanbul. Even. Why? Because those things become habit. Do you remember Japanese? Can I have it? 12 years, 20 years, they live in that way, so they cannot break the habit. So these mentalities should be like a habit, I think. So that step by step, slowly, we can expect a good future. A modern, civilized, polite, nice future. Otherwise, no. Destroying this class is very easy. Let's just, how can I say, create a kind of vandalism here. Just break everything, yes, break these chairs and go. It's possible, we can do it, let's do it. But if not, I think we have to be very careful about it. True?
Yeah.
Okay. That was lovely seeing you guys. Take care of yourselves.
Thank you very much.
Maybe next time we can just come up again and see each other. Okay?
Yeah.
Take care.
Have a good day.
Have a good day too. Bye bye.